North Korea is a secluded country that holds no significant position in the world and has nothing important to offer. However, it has gained excessive fame. But what is it famous for? The fame stems from the actions of its three leaders. After the end of the Korean War, when Korea was divided into two parts, the first leader of North Korea was Kim Il-sung. After his death, his son took over and became the successor, Kim Jong-il. He passed away in 2011, and the current leader, Kim Jong-un, who is well known to everyone, took his place. Throughout his rule, Kim Jong-un has sought to be in the headlines. He always participates in military parades, showcases important military equipment, and most importantly, North Korea tested its first atomic bomb during his time. Now let's move to April 2020, when suddenly Kim Jong-un disappears. Many security agencies from different countries are keeping an eye on North Korea, curious about what Kim Jong-un is planning to do. They have realized that since April 2020, this leader has vanished without a trace. He is not mentioned in the news, and newspapers do not write anything about him. His train and airplane have been parked, which raises suspicions, and various speculations are formed. Some say he was killed, some say he is dead, some say he stole his own life, and some say he is hiding. When these speculations arise from all directions, suddenly a new person emerges in the leadership of North Korea, a woman named Kim Yo-jong, who they say is the sister of Kim Jong-un. Many believe that Kim Jong-un is a ruthless person who makes violent decisions, but they consider his sister even more ruthless. It should be noted that this woman is currently the successor to Kim Jong-un. That means if something happens to Kim Jong-un, she will become the leader of North Korea. The previous three leaders of North Korea were men, so why is the fourth one a woman? The family members of North Korean leaders do not have freedom, meaning they cannot go wherever they want. Kim Jong-un's brother, Kim Jong-nam, who was supposed to be the successor instead of this woman, decided to go to Tokyo and visit Disneyland with a fake passport. However, he was arrested in Japan and sent back to North Korea, bringing disgrace upon himself. Kim Jong-nam knew that if he returned to North Korea, he would surely be tortured, so he escaped to Malaysia. The secret agents of Kim Jong-un went to Malaysia looking for him and apprehended him at Kuala Lumpur International Airport. They couldn't shoot and kill him at the airport, so they poisoned him on the spot with a deadly nerve agent called VX. The intended heir to the throne, who wanted to go to Disneyland, was killed. Kim Jong-un had another brother named Kim Jong-chol, who was supposed to be the successor, but Kim Jong-un did not approve of him. He said that he was a fan of Western music, especially electric guitar. He spends all his time listening to bands that play electric guitar, like Eric Patrick Clapton. He went away, leaving only one person behind, the only sister of Kim Jong-un, named Kim Yo-jong. Kim Jong-un advised his sister and said, "Be careful. Don't have fantasies about Disneyland when you become my successor. Look at what happened to our brother." This woman and her brother, Kim Jong-un, were sent to Switzerland from a young age, specifically to special schools, under assumed names. There, they receive their education, complete their studies, and when they turn 18, they return to Pyongyang. However, Kim Jong-un is 6 years older than his sister. No one knew this girl until their father, Kim Jong-il, passed away, and people just found out that she was a girl. You should know that Kim Jong-un and Kim Yo-jong are two siblings, and their mother was one of the concubines of Kim Jong-il, not his main wife. Of course, if you want to know about the harem of North Korea, I can tell you the story. Leave a comment, and I'll create a video for you. After their father's death, it became clear not only that he had a daughter, but also that he did not choose his eldest son from his main wife as his successor. He chose Kim Jong-un, the son of his concubine, as his successor. When Kim Jong-un takes over as the leader, he appoints his sister, who was just recognized by the people. He makes her the Minister of Propaganda in North Korea, meaning she is the one who should portray the Kim family as godlike. A post that this gentleman, Joseph Goebbels, the Minister of Propaganda of the Nazi Party in Germany, had in Nazi Germany. This woman has done her job well so far because she has managed to brainwash the people of North Korea to the point where they truly believe this family is divine. Over time, this woman has shown herself and is currently the chief advisor to the leader of North Korea, to the extent that some news agencies in the world say that Kim Jong-un is a figurehead, and this woman makes all the decisions. From 2015 onwards, in every official photo of Kim Jong-un, Kim Yo-jong is also present in a corner of the picture. It means wherever he goes, she is also followed. In another aspect, we can say that this lady has more power than her brother because her husband is the supreme commander of the North Korean armed forces, who is considered the second man in North Korea. One peculiar thing about this lady is that among the 3 North Korean leaders, she is slim. They all have a certain plumpness. Even the high-ranking commanders are a bit on the heavier side. So why is this lady slim in the midst of it all? This has led many Western news agencies to claim that Kim Yo-jong consumes methamphetamine. They believe that North Korea is one of the world's largest crystal methamphetamine exporters. We cannot say for certain, but news agencies make these claims that she uses methamphetamine, and North Korea is one of the biggest exporters of methamphetamine. She is feared more than her brother, both in the world and in North Korea itself. They say that her speeches are terrifying. She speaks aggressively and harshly, especially when speaking against South Korea. Whenever she wants to address the South Korean government, she calls them cowardly dogs. When she says cowardly dogs, she means South Korea, while Kim Jong-un, who is currently the leader, does not speak in that manner. We mentioned that in April 2020, Kim Jong-un disappeared. He was missing for more than 2 months, and then his shaved head was found, but he had become much thinner, as if he had been ill or had been punished and deprived of food. Of course, we were joking, but he had indeed become much thinner. Finally, he returned to his leadership position, and this lady became his chief advisor. However, the enemies of North Korea fear this lady more because she is more militant than her brother. Being a woman, she has to behave more aggressively than men to carry out her work. All the powers around her are men, and they are all older than her, so she needs to be able to execute her plans effectively. Countries surrounding North Korea, such as South Korea and Japan, are fearful of Kim Yo-jong. They say she is unpredictable and poses such threats. Imagine if she were to become the leader and have control over 60 atomic bombs. What do you think would happen then? Please share your thoughts.